Hello, hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode of Life in the Village 2. So in the last episode, I ended up having Kace build the university, and we ended up hiring Emiliano to start doing the lovely research in there. Now, in between episodes, I had Emiliano work on a few things, and then I also had Kace go ahead and upgrade the university as well. This is the only upgrade I was able to get done. Granted, I do now have a backlog of spruce and stuff in the storage over there. So I'm definitely hoping that in between the episodes, so this episode and the next one, to actually get some of these upgraded as well. Because, like, in order to actually get the ones to, to where the villagers will use the rails, I think we need a level 3 courier. Which means we are going to at least need to upgrade the builder's hut to level 3. And possibly some other stuff. But let's go ahead and check the research here. Oh, I didn't realize I could actually do I can hire another researcher. Ooh, I'm going to need to, yeah, look at that. So, in the last episode we did stamina, and then I had Emiliano do keen, so we now have that unlocked. So with this one, we can actually unlock the outpost. We can actually increase the number of citizens that we can have. That's cool. Granted, we really don't need to do that because we haven't even reached max yet. And then, so this right here, the rails, this is what I need to get. But yeah, as it says a courier's hut totaling level 3. So either I need to upgrade one to level 2 and build another one, or I need to upgrade the current one to level 3. So we'll have to see how we do that. And right now, Emiliano is researching first aid. And then I also did the higher learning, which unlocks the school. So that is definitely awesome that we're able to start getting into those. And so we still have level 1 ambition and remembrance, those ones to unlock as well. I don't necessarily want to get into level 2s until we do that. We've also got all of the combat that we need to kind of work on as well. So yeah, most likely not really going to get into the level 2s other than possibly the rails, because with the colony expanding as much as it is, they're starting to have problems trying to get from their workplace to their home, even though I've tried very hard to make it so that they're not too far from their home. Like that one right there, that's Emiliano's house. So he's not too far away from the university. But once we start expanding out even further, it might get more difficult to kind of get that all set up, especially once we get more and more of the buildings. Now, today we are going to be doing the hospital. Now, with the hospital, this isn't too big of a build. And so I'm not going to do a time lapse with this one. Let's see. Let's get this in place and then I can show you guys why. Yeah. So this right here, this is the level 1. So hopefully this doesn't take him too long to actually build this. But we definitely got lots of stuff, kind of in the ground and stuff, but not necessarily like the actual build. So definitely not too worried about that. And ooh, I didn't realize that they were using the cobwebs for smoke over here for the level 5. Yeah. So this is what Kace is going to be working on. Now, while I'm having him work on this, I'm going to set up my build, because I'm actually going to be doing a build today instead of just concentrating on these guys, trying to get all this stuff set up. So I want to get a greenhouse set up. So while Kace is working on this, then I'll go ahead and put together the base for the greenhouse. So Kace has finished the hospital, as you can see here, and I went ahead and hired Landry here. Oh, apparently she needs, poppies and those. So I ended up giving her the potatoes and the carrots over here, so she can definitely do her job. And as you can see, we had Jalen come over here. She ended up getting sick and came over here, laid down in the bed. And Landry ended up coming over here and was, kind of looking down at her, gave her the potatoes and carrots and stuff. And just kept looking at her. It took forever for Landry to finally be like, okay, you're healed, just lay there and rest. And so Jalen has basically been laying here just resting. So I don't know how long that's going to end up taking, if she basically stays there until we go through a night cycle. But I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, so Jalen's just chilling. Hopefully nobody gets hungry because, nobody's at the restaurant right now. So we'll have to We'll have to see how that works. But yeah, so that is the hospital. So now we don't have to worry about our citizens getting sick and not having, you know, the stuff in order to heal them up. And then one of the guards got sick too and came over here. I gave them the carrot and potatoes, and they basically just stood right here. It was like, oh, hey, yeah, and healed up and then left. So, but apparently when there's a bed available, they'll actually lay it down and sleep and stuff. So I'm assuming that'll help with their happiness because they get a rest after being sick instead of, you know, getting cured and then going back to work. So we'll have to see how that works. And then the well, oh my gosh. Chloe apparently likes to swim in the well. I've had to retrieve her multiple times from the well. In fact, hi Chloe. But she'll go into the well and then get stuck. So I might need to figure out a way to prevent Chloe from getting stuck in the well. I might have to put like trapdoors or something over here to kind of prevent that. Yeah, I'm like, you're not supposed to be going in there, Chloe. Seriously. All right. So let's go ahead and head over here where I've been working a little bit. So I've added in the cables for this, but I want to bring you guys in with this before I actually fully got started to kind of show you what is going on here because all of this is going to end up getting covered up. So as you can see, I've got the link cables here, and then underneath where the trim is going to be, there is just a regular network cable. And so this, these all hook up into here. And then this actually goes and hooks up with the system. Oh, I didn't do this. With the system over here, because as you can see, I dug that out. So it's connected over here. So the plan is that, let's grab this right here. I want to take the Botany Pots. So if we go Botany, we've got all these lovely Botany Pots, right? And so the original plan was to have them in the house. I'm like, I kind of like the idea of having them out here in an actual greenhouse. And so I'm going to end up filling every single one of these with a Botany Pot and then have the different things. Because, like, I found out you can actually do flowers in these. And so that is going to help out a lot because, as you saw, I need dandelions and poppies for the healer, and so that is going to be a must to start getting those growing because I do not have a florist. And so I'm going to have to be the one providing the flowers. And then also, this will allow me to start growing the, carrots and potatoes. We've already got wheat kind of going. Yeah, the farmer doesn't farm very quick. So yeah, we might want to go ahead and just throw the wheat in here as well. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of like the baked vegetable medley. So that is, like any of the other vegetables and stuff with the, some form of bakeware. But yeah, so this is going to be where the greenhouse is going to go. I'm going to build this up and then we can, kind of go from there. But before I do that, I had to go out and get some river logs because I wanted to do the river, the riverwood door. And so I went out exploring and I found these. I have absolutely no clue what these buddy card pack thingies are. And then I also found these grading sleeves. So okay. Interesting. Okay. I can't open these anymore. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, grading. Yeah, I have no clue. But apparently we've got some form of trading cards in this game. I found these in a village as I was exploring. So yeah, I have no clue. But anyways, I am going to go and I'm going to put these up and then I'm going to get to work on building the greenhouse and then I'll bring you guys back when it's done. So I have finished the lovely greenhouse over here. Now, as you can see, I decided to go ahead and add in some of these frosty blossom trees. They look really, really cool, and I think they go well with the aesthetic around here because we got, like the cyan lights and all of that. And then also just for the simple fact that we are in a cold biome. Great. I think I'm going to end up using some of the other trees as well. I need to go around and try to collect some more of these saplings so that I can just kind of, add in trees all over the place just to add a little bit, a little bit of greenery and add a little bit more interest into the area because these really add a whole lot to, especially allowing it to kind of break things up. Like probably having a tree right here would help kind of break up some of this as well. Now, before we actually get into the warehouse, so I found out what was wrong with Jalen. So Jalen wouldn't get out of bed. She absolutely refused to get out of bed, and I'm like, what is going on? So I broke the bed. I'm like, okay, well, maybe she got stuck. Well, kind of find out she didn't have influenza. She actually had measles. And so that required a different kind of healing. So I ended up having to give the healer the poppies and the dandelion, and they already had kelp in there. So they were able to use that in order to heal up the measles, which was great because now Jalen is finally up. She is feeling so much better, and she can go back to work at the restaurant. Now, the greenhouse. So here we go. This is the greenhouse. So I'm using the kind of what I've been doing and just using. Why are you up there? Using the cobblestone and the spruce fences and stuff, and just kind of, trying to use this similar, at least a similar pattern to what is being used in the rest of the colony. So I've got the stairs here and stairs up here with the lovely spruce trapdoors in the center there, and then we've got the cobblestone. I don't know what it is, but looking at this, it really feels like it needs a darker element up there, but I'm not 100% sure what I would want to put up there. So up there, we've got the spruce planks, as well as the stairs, and then the glass, and then the glass stairs. So that's what is up there to kind of create that, and then we've got this right here. So it almost feels like it needs, whoa, hello? That was weird bit of lag there. But yeah, so we've got the lovely spruce log in the center. And so I'm wondering if that's kind of what I'm thinking, is that it might be missing that kind of element. But let's go ahead and walk around to the front. So these are the doors that I was talking about. So these are the river doors. So I finally found some over at the resource gathering area, and I'm going to keep this in my hand. So here we have the actual greenhouse. So we've got all of these kind of set up. Granted, there's not all of them are actually producing because I don't have enough of the rich soil, which is what I have in here. And I'll show you guys where I'm currently working on getting some more. So let's go ahead and take a quick nap. And then we can kind of show you guys the rest of the thing. So we've got the poppy and the dandelion. So we can grow the flowers in here. So this is going to help out a lot, especially with the measles. So since we are now starting to get measles, we need these. Carrots and potatoes for the influenza. This cotton allows us to get the wool as well as string. And then I've got the Farmer's Delight stuff. I want to kind of get into some of that, and that's kind of what I want to, set up in the house. And so one of these episodes I want to dedicate to just kind of getting some of the Farmer's Delight, like the kitchen and all of that set up in there. And then if you guys notice, there is a keyhole on top here, and that is because these are all locked. So regardless of what I take out and all of that, it will remain. It will have, keep a carrot, or at least what looks like a carrot in there, and it won't try to put anything else in. Since this is hooked up to the system, it was trying to push things into the empty ones, so I went ahead and locked all of them. So definitely a huge thank you to Mitchell for pointing out the keys. That is going to be a huge help. And then as I get more of the soil, I'll add in more stuff, because I want to definitely put in the spinach, the kohlrabi, and the sweet berries, as those will definitely create some really awesome foods and stuff. So let's go ahead and head over here, and I'll show you guys what I'm doing for the, in order to get the rich soil. So we've got this little pond here. What I want to do is I want to set up one of these over at the, over near the actual greenhouse, and so set up an area where I can actually create more of this stuff. So as you can see, we got different layers. So this one's almost done. This is just starting. That is I just placed it kind of thing. And so with these, because if I come over here, let's go ahead and do compost. I want to show you guys this just real quick, because I know we are definitely getting long on the episode. So organic compost. So this right here, again, Farmer's Delight stuff. And this is from the straw, bone meal, or tree bark and rotten flesh and all of that, and then dirt. And so you get the organic compost. Well, if you take the organic compost, then put it in water with sun, and any kind of activator. So we've got, with that, you've got, any kind of mushrooms or anything like that on it. And it'll help activate, this stuff here to make it, go a little bit quicker. So that is, so that we need to get this all, taken care of, and get more of the rich soil for that. So I definitely need to get some more of the, like the straw and stuff so I can actually make some more. Because these were all stolen from villages. But yeah, so this has definitely been a super fun episode. We now have the hospital, which allows the healing of our colonists, which is going to be fantastic. And now I have the greenhouse, which is going to allow me to have an area where I can have a whole bunch of these. And then I also found out that we can actually put in the trees, because one of the things I was looking at was the cocoa beans. And so if we come over here, we can actually use that. We just have to use, it's like a different kind of soil kind of thing. So so we can actually grow the trees, and and then we can get cocoa beans and saplings and more of the actual like logs. So that's going to come in handy, especially considering that our poor oh my gosh, I don't even know what he's called. But the guy who's been cutting down all our trees, our forester, I think that's what it is. But he's been working really, really hard. And oh my gosh, Adrian. That's Chloe's job, not yours. But so our forester here, Zud, has been, huge, or Zaid, not Zud. Zaid has been, coming through here and just, cutting down a whole bunch of trees. And it looks like he's, needs more axes again. So this has definitely been a super fun episode. I'm, really glad with the way that everything kind of came out in between the greenhouse and this, the hospital right here. So I definitely want to get Kace working on doing a whole bunch of upgrades in between episodes. So I need a house for the healer here, and I need... and upgrade the courier's hut and all of that. So definitely lots of upgrades that I would like to do. I'll see how much I can get done in between episodes. And then next episode, I'm actually thinking about doing some exploration. So super excited about that. So I definitely hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And if you did, definitely hit that like button.
If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe, then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.